Why SJWs are so bad at writing fiction. The reason SJWs are so bad at writing fiction is because they have a mental block that prevents them from seeing nuance. In their mind, they are absolutely right, and everybody else is absolutely wrong, and not just wrong, but also evil. If you disagree with them on abortion, it's because you're a sexist, and if you disagree with them on immigration, you're a racist, and so on. There's no discussion to be had as far as they're concerned, and this is how they rationalize unprovoked violence against Nazis and fascists as somehow moral. So when they try to tackle social issues in their stories, they do it in the most dumb and simplistic way possible because they cannot see these issues from any perspective other than their own, and it results in these really dumb, blunt stories lacking subtlety where any character who has the wrong opinions is portrayed as irredeemably evil, cowardly, or stupid, while our heroes with the right opinions are invariably always in the right and always come out on top. This results in childishly one-sided conflicts which lack any tension or suspense, and obvious messages which they aren't smart enough to conceal in allegory. And because they see themselves as the good guys in every situation and look at everybody else as an evil, ignorant bigot needing to be enlightened by the wisdom of a kid who just got out of college, they refuse to allow themselves to be challenged. They shout down dissenters, deplatform speakers for hate speech, try to get people banned from social media, and even try to get people fired from their jobs, all because they can't handle being disagreed with. And when none of that works, they sequester themselves in safe spaces. And so, because they are incapable of taking criticism for their worldview, they surround themselves with people who agree with them on everything, and this causes them to become unaccustomed to criticism of anything they do. They can never learn to write a good story because they can never accept that they are bad at it and need to improve, and they certainly won't accept advice from any of the cis white male veterans in their industry, so the echo chamber creates a positive feedback loop of bad ideas which go unchallenged. And, of course, there's the fact that they see everything through the lens of race and gender identity. Look at how often these people introduce themselves as non-gender conforming Latina demigirl or genderqueer black identifying jazz sexual or something like that before they tell you anything about themselves that actually matters. Or how they will use race and gender as a cudgel to derail any discussion, telling somebody their opinion is less valid because they're white or male, or that another person's opinion is more valid because they're non-white and non-male. This is a problem because it's demonstrating a focus on a person's most superficial characteristics. People are not defined by their race and gender, or at least they shouldn't be, not in real life nor in fiction, and putting the focus on those superficial distinctions results in superficial people and characters. See, in any good story, the plot, characters, and themes are inexorably woven together. The plot is driven by the decisions of the hero, and the hero's decisions are informed by the external conflicts they face and the internal struggles they must overcome, which together define the theme. But in the SJW's mind, diversity comes before character, and inclusiveness comes before plot. Things like motivation and conflict don't matter because, as far as they are concerned, as long as a character is non-male and non-white, they are good enough, because race and gender are the only things that matter. Where most normal, functioning people identify others by their personality, traits, goals, hopes, dreams, accomplishments, and deeds, SJWs only see race and gender. And if the only thing that matters to you is race and gender, then you cannot possibly write a good character, and so you cannot possibly write a good story.